Hi, this is Miss Goodale, and today I'm going to be talking about converting customary measurements. Now, this is the same process that you're going to use whether you're changing from inches to feet or feet to yards. It could be from quarts to gallon. It could be from pints to cups or pounds to tons. This method will work for all of the different customary measurements. And I'm going to kind of make this a little bit quicker because I want to go through different types of measurements. So if I want to convert 21 feet to yards, I want to put a proportion with feet on top, and then I know I want feet and yards, and I'm wanting this to cancel out from feet to feet. So I have to put feet on the top and feet on the bottom. That means the yards would be over here, because if you have a top and a bottom, they cancel each other out. So then I need to figure out how many feet are in a yard, and it takes 3 feet to make 1 yard. And then all I have to do is multiply straight across and then divide. So 21 times 1 is 21. 3 times 1 is 3. And then 21 over 3 can be reduced. If you divide 21 by 3, you get 7. And since your feet and your feet canceled each other out, you are left with yards. So it would be 7 yards. I'm going to go a little quicker on the second one. 2.5 miles, 1,760. Oh, sorry, changing it to yards. So we're going to have miles and miles, and they cancel each other out. And that means you multiply across here. 1760 times 2.5. Then I add. And then I have 1 decimal place, so I go 1 decimal place here, and that means I have 4,400 yards. How about 48 inches into feet? I'm running out of room here, so I have inches here, inches on bottom, feet on top, 12 inches in 1 foot. If I go straight across, I have 48 over 12. 48 divided by 12 equals 4, so that should be 4 feet. And you notice the inches and inches cancel each other out, so you're left with feet. This one's a little bit more tricky. We have 229 quarts, and instead of just changing it from quarts into gallons, we're changing it from quarts into gallons with quarts left over. So we have 1 gallon is 4 quarts, and if I multiply across, I get 29 over 4. 29 divided by 4 is 7, but I have 1 left over, right? 1 out of 4, so I have 7 gallons, and then 1/4 of a gallon. Well, 1/4 of a gallon is actually 1 quart, so it'd be 1 quart left over. So if you wanted to just put it as gallons, it could be 7 1/4 gallons, but sometimes the question will ask you for quarts and gallons. If I want to change 6 pints to cups, I have 2 cups are equal to 1 pint. Pints cancel each other out. 6 times 2 is 12. 1 times 1 is 1, so that equals 12 cups. And then another one that I have, I'm going to just write out what I'm converting here first. So we have 1.3 gallons, and I'm wanting to change that to ounces. In your book, you don't have a direct conversion, so I'm going to have to change it from gallons to quarts, and then from quarts to cups, and then from cups to ounces. So let's go 1.3 gallons. If I have gallons on top, I want gallons on bottom. And I said I can't change it straight to ounces because I don't have that conversion factor. So I'm going to change it to quarts first. So there's 4 quarts in a gallon. I multiply, and I get 5.2 quarts. So that's my first step. Step 2, I have 5.2 quarts. Now I'm going to change it from quarts to cups. So I have quarts here. And how many cups in a quart? I have 4 quarts, 4 cups in a quart. And so I multiply straight across, and I get 20.8 cups. And then step 3, I know my cups, and I can change from cups to ounces because I know, cups here, that it takes 8 ounces to make 1 cup. So then I multiply again, and I get 166.4 ounces. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more with tons and pounds. So let's do 6,500 pounds and convert it to tons. And ton is capital T. We have 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. This one you have on the bottom. So you have 6,500 over 2,000 pounds and pounds. That leaves me with tons. 6,500 divided by 200 or 2,000 is 3.25 tons. And I didn't show all the steps of the division just to save time because I want to give you several different examples. If I want to change from pounds to ounces, let's do 1.2 pounds. I have pounds on the bottom, so they can cancel each other out. And then my ounces, there's 16 ounces in 1 pound. So I multiply straight across, which is 19.2 and 19.2 over 1. That leaves me with ounces, 19.2 ounces. That was really fast, but basically, just to kind of a review, you're going to have your original unit on top and then diagonally across from it, and then whatever you're converting to is going to be on top of that other number. You're going to use what we call a conversion factor. What that means is if I know how many ounces are in a pound, how many pounds are in a ton, all of those pieces of information, that's what I'm using to convert. And in your notes, I have given you all of this information on the back. It's also in your book. So that should help you. If you still have questions after this video, if it was too fast, let me know and ask me more questions afterwards. And thank you for watching.